Well, I thought you were going to talk. I thought you breathed in. I thought I heard the breath. And then you were going to start it. How you doing, kid? You all right?
I'm all right, yeah.
You look good for under the weather.
I tell you what, I've shed some pounds. Wait, kilograms.
Illness-wise?
No.
Yeah.
No, I've been putting a concerted effort in, haven't I?
Yeah.
Been eating less and moving more. And tell you what, works.
It does, yeah. And then
Drink more water, drink more coffee, drink less sugary shite.
Tell us about being ill, though. I think it's going to be more fun.
I couldn't run for a couple of days because I had a cough.
All right, stage 4
you
tuberculosis.
did have a cough on that last episode.
Yeah, it's been a rough, but I've been walking instead. And
it's just as good. I like it more, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think it is as good.
You burn the same amount of calories over the same distance.
Nah, that's big walk getting in your head.
We walk around the park every night now to get and I've lost 9 pounds in 2 weeks.
It's not just the walking, is it?
Roughly.
That's mad. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
You're
revving the engine.
You obviously run it in just less than half the time.
So you can get back early and have
as long
a
as you're
hot
getting
dog.
your steps in, you are doing enough.
Does running do like as much as it should do?
What?
Does running get like?
Yeah, it depends what kind of running you're doing.
It gets you away from people.
Full tilt. If you're fucking sprinting,
Yeah.
I reckon it's burning more calories than a fucking jaunt around the park.
Calories.
Is that an evolution thing then?
What?
That it doesn't actually burn as much as like something else, like because it's like conserving energy.
No, I don't. What?
Fucking burns.
No, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But I mean, like you don't burn as much as like if you're going for an hour run, you don't burn like 2,000 calories, do you?
No, you'd burn. I would burn in an hour. Did you say?
Yeah.
In an hour, I'd burn about between 700 and 900.
Do you know how easy it is to eat 700 calories?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's
like
not,
you just
it's
fall
not
onto
good,
something and eat it and 700 calories.
It's not a good ratio. You feel like you should be getting more out of it.
Yeah, but you do feel fitter as well. It's not just about the weight.
I say this, and I've not been for a run for about.
Honestly, when I'm running, if I'm in like a good running rhythm, I notice it most when I'm fucking. Like the fitness, like I notice myself.
How many calories do you burn with an hour of fucking?
I have
an hour of straight pumping.
Well, me and Laura have been fucking around the park every night, and it's doing us. The weight's dropping off me, you know, and we've got a court appearance coming up.
You do.
You can't pump for an hour.
What?
Your cock can fall off.
I've pumped for an hour before.
No, like an hour's pump. Yeah. No, she would set on fire as well. Like kindling.
What?
No,
and that, like,
no, that's why you got me, lad.
Yeah, you got to whisper nice things in her ear. Like, oh god,
stop it. And you can have sex for an hour with everything in. You can't pump for an hour.
Oh no, I'm
you can't
pumping.
Pump for an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell me I can't pump for an hour.
They don't want that.
Just because you can't pump.
I'm an
Women
absolute
do want
pumpsman.
pumping for an hour.
Oh no,
An hour?
You're misunderstanding. I'm just one pump for an hour. It's just excruciatingly slow.
Do you know what soaking is?
What? Like when you've got a stain on the t-shirt?
No, so the Mormons do it. So they're not allowed to fuck.
Oh yeah, but they can penetrate. They just can't move.
So what they do is they'll put their willy near the vagina, and then someone will shake the bed so they can fuck. And they're like, right, we didn't do it. It's like when you knock a cup out of your mate's hand and they didn't litter.
Who's the bed shakers? Your best mates? The best men?
The people you've hired.
I knew a girl whose brothers did it. Like the brothers would do it for each other.
Oh, I thought you meant like they were a company, like for hire.
Like the Chuckle Brothers.
I know a fella. He'll soak you fucking to bits, mate.
The bed shake brothers.
They're like, hey, we're not fucking. They're doing it.
Yeah, I noticed me. I keep my breath for longer. Fucking if I've been running for
Because before you were running, you were getting out of breath on the pump.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Women don't
Surely.
need that, do they? When you whip out an inhaler halfway through a shag.
Yeah, but like if I'm at me chunkier, sometimes I have to be like, "Come on, love, you'll go," and I get on me back.
I've done 90 seconds. What do you want from me?
4.2 calories a minute for a man during sex.
Wow.
Not, is it?
8.4 calories. Every
Depends
time.
what you're doing.
What's the minimum you're trying to get to? Like a Kit Kat?
Kit Kat's what
4 fingers.
That's the mistake you make when you're dieting is measuring stuff in food because that'll just make you so sad.
I meant for sex. How long are you trying to last? Are you trying to burn a Kit Kat?
Yeah, but that's the same sort of thing.
Look how much rice is. Oh, rice, that's nothing. It's nothing. It doesn't taste like anything. It's like about 7,000 calories for a bag.
For a bag.
Kit Kats are well better as well.
It done me. I
I
was
mean,
like,
not
oh,
with a
just
curry.
Not allowed rice, really. It's
Rice
just
is bad for you.
everything is so much more calories than you think. In my head,
pasta's
rice should
bad
be
for you.
10 calories.
I can't wait for these cunts to start eating again. Rice is awful.
No,
You
well,
might
wait.
as well just have Kit Kats.
When you realise what you're meant to eat in a day. Like right now, I'm on like quite a strict. It feels like quite a strict diet, and there's some thin women out there who would put weight on eating what I'm eating.
Don't say that.
Okay.
For the audio listeners, Finn just typed something that he's not allowed to say.
Are you doing naughty Googles?
I look at women mainly when they got like the bodies, and I'm like, what do you eat?
No, they go to the gym and they run.
No, but like I do that, and I'll still
Which women?
very svelte women.
Oh, right.
Tiny little ladies.
Yeah, yeah. Because
you
there's
see
some
that-
women where you're like, well, yeah.
Oh no, I know what you eat.
What do you eat?
But you see
Yeah.
like a super Madel, and they're like, they must be eating like cotton buds and going to bed.
Yeah, but some,
Yeah, it's
like,
cocaine and cigarettes, isn't it? It's a hell of a
Yeah, it's
combo.
the Kate Moss thing, isn't it?
They eat cotton buds because it fills the belly up.
What do they do with the plastic bit? Oh, not earbuds.
No,
No, don't
as
eat
in like
earbuds.
literal cotton buds because it
oh,
fills.
that's got to be a myth. That
Have a Google, mate. I'm sure that Naomi Campbell used to do it on Kate Moss. Because they're like, I want my body full, so they eat the cotton buds.
Maybe they were just doing like the Godfather impression where he puts the cotton bud in his mouth, but they're bad at it and they keep on swallowing it.
Cotton balls with orange
They're
juice.
impressionists. Though.
Yeah, they were just all the impression.
Cotton balls. Shoes, please, love. Do you know what to do with them?
I'm not having cotton balls dry. Are you mad?
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to absolutely burying all the progress I've made in Italy, though.
We've planned our house. We've got Easter eggs stored. We've got the Sunday stored.
What?
As we get back on Easter Sunday, we won't have shopped. So we've got our Easter eggs and everything ready to just...
Yeah, I've already bought Easter eggs when I get back.
I thought stored. I thought you'd hidden them.
We have hidden them.
Do you do an Easter egg hunt?
No,
for
we've
each
hidden
other?
them because if you open the cupboard and you're on a diet and you're feeling peckish, it's not nice to look at things that you're not allowed.
You stopped doing carnivore though, didn't you? Because you had chips at the Trafford Centre, Carl, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Look at the fucking grassy McSnitch over there. I had a little pot of chips.
So bad for your
2
chips.
weeks.
It's like 42 Kit Kats.
I've eaten about 3 meals in 2 weeks and had some chips and it gets back to fucking Princess Dining over here.
Famous chip hater.
You had chips?
I had one chip and chips. It wasn't even there.
Oh, there he is.
You did have chips though. What brought that upon?
I needed chips. Your medical chips.
Have you been eating chips since?
No. But also, I've had rice
Yeah.
a couple of times, which is awful, apparently.
Fucking hell. What has happened to your friendship? And you ate chips, didn't you? Like a fucking Weight Watchers team leader. I know you did have chips.
When he's a big fat cunt in Italy, I don't want him blaming me. I'm trying to keep him on
£9
track.
down, baby.
Yeah.
Could have been 10.
Could have been 11.
It still could be.
Yeah. And whatever it is, it will never be as good as it could have been if you didn't have them chips.
I feel great. I look
Good for
better.
you. You'd feel better without the chips.
Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels, Carl.
Chips.
Chips, do.
Chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a bad quote.
That's Kate Moss.
Yeah, it's a bad quote.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she had a fucking stomach full of cotton buds.
Nothing tastes as... Oh, do you know
Not
what?
as tastes as good
Orange
as cotton buds.
I've been living on baked potatoes.
Aren't they just big chips?
No.
Yes, they are.
They're not fried, Carl.
That's one big chip.
It's not. It's a potato.
Oh, I'm only having one chip. It is this big.
You're frying every little bit of one. And you're having about 4 spuds. I'm having a spud.
Wasn't 4 spuds in Nando's, mate. It's about half a spud, that. Come on. Behave.
You know, the other
Peri
night,
chips as well.
No, I don't get penny chips. Think they're a bit much.
this was fucking magical from me, this.
Gay.
Right. A good baked potato, if you're doing it proper. Do you like baked spuds? Like a jack potato?
They're all right. I'd rather have
might
chips,
be
but I
like-
don't want to start World War III. Oh, my God.
It might be my pound for pound favourite easy meal.
A baked potato?
A baked potato with a topping, yeah.
Yeah. So here's what
What's
I did.
easy about it?
You put it in the oven and walk away.
Put it in the oven for 3 days.
No,
Takes fucking
it's
ages.
an hour and a half.
You put it...
Nothing. It takes an hour and a half is easy. That's not easy.
You're not cooking it for
a
an
bowl
hour.
of cornflakes is easy. That is a fucking piece of piss.
All you got to do is turn the oven on and fuck off for a bit.
I guess I've got to go to sleep while it's cooking.
You don't go
No,
to
but I
sleep with
could.
a.
Well,
No,
here's
of
what I
course
did.
You could.
You stab your spud, you pat it down so it's all dry, bit of olive oil and salt in the oven on 180 or 200 or whatever you want for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Right? On Friday night.
Do you microwave a little bit?
Microwave.
Do you microwave a little bit before?
No.
Oh, you're a purist.
Do you know why I don't do that?
Why?
Because things taste of microwave once they've been in the microwave.
What's
and I'm
in
not
your
having it.
microwave? What semen samples have you left in there?
Microwave. Apparently, it's dangerous to microwave nothing. I found out the other day.
What? Because it tries to cook the air.
So like, it cooks the air, yeah.
So just to
when you put something in the microwave, the item sucks in all the
The microwaves.
you
Yeah,
sound like a scientist, Carl.
but if there's
It
not,
sucks in all the waves, but they're
if there's
small.
nothing in there,
They're not big
fire.
waves. They're like macro
cause
waves.
a fire very easily.
Yeah. You also can't microwave metal.
No,
It can blow up your microwave.
the science of
Just in.
Adam.
Nice.
Go on. So
Friday night, get on this.
Go on.
I was on stage at Hot Water. I was opening. So I'm on stage 7:10.
Oh, I already know what you did.
20 to 7, I put a jack potato in the oven.
Right.
Drove to Hot Water.
Yeah. Binty said there's 3 shows and you burnt the house down.
Did the gig. Got off. Got back. Had just enough time to make chicken and curry sauce. Got me potato. Bit of chicken curry on the potato. All within an hour and a half.
You know what's mad though?
They're easy. Baked potatoes easy. You can do a gig.
I think if I turn something on and leave me house, the appliance goes, I'm going to go on fire now.
I'd rather that happen while I'm out though.
No, I know, but if you're there, you can stop the... I reckon if I turn the oven and
I'd
left the
rather,
house, it'd
if
blow up.
my appliances are going to blow up and cause a fire, I'd rather not be in. So I'm fully comfortable with leaving the flat. I'm not tackling the fire, am
Have you
I?
got a dryer?
No.
I always... When I turn that on, I'm like, I can't leave the house now.
Why?
What?
I just feel like it's just going to blow up. I'll pause it.
It's
and
just a
leave the house.
warm box. You leave your man's pussy.
I do think that's going to set on fire. Oh. I think if I turn the oven on and leave,
He didn't say that. And I kind of
You
regret
did.
it.
You said it quickly.
it'll go, I'm going to go on fire now.
Yeah, my sister was scared of lamps being left on in the night,
That's ridiculous.
which just made me hate her. I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, you have to turn them off because if you leave them on, they'll explode in the night and start a fire. You're like, cool. Have you ever seen a lamp explode and start a fire? Why would they do it at night and not in the daytime? Like if a lamp explodes and starts a fire, you could be sat next to it. It's still a fucking fire, isn't it?
Just the odds, innit? 12 hours, 10 hours in the night, you're not there.
Yeah. Lamps don't explode and set on fire though, do they? That's the crucial point.
No, that is the point.
She was filling bulbs with petroleum though. That was one of the things. You have to go. Yeah, fair enough.
That'll do it. I'm having a spud tonight.
What?
I'm having a spud tonight.
It's just one big chip.
I'm so sick of meat. I'm so sick of meat and eggs. I'm using eggs as sauce.
What?
Yeah, but
Like the yolk of the eggs has become
Like you said-
sauce.
like you
Allowed
said,
sauce.
I'm just having meat and eggs, Finn.
Why aren't you allowed sauce?
how's your plops, Carl?
Not that. After
You haven't had many, have you?
after the chips,
Bad.
wow, my farts were horrific.
Yeah.
And I did one of them poos where it's all one, like, and then you look in, you're like,
Well,
fucking hell.
what like going on keto or the carnivore does to you is it backs you up a bit. And but as soon as you put a bit of fibre into your body,
Brother.
your body goes, right, let's get rid of a week's worth of stuff. It is a bit, you become a mucky pup.
Yeah, I did a big old poo.
But I think they're fun. They're satisfying. You know,
No,
when you-
no, not these ones. It's not.
I want the torpedo tube.
No, it's
empty.
not.
No,
So-
no.
Well, are the chips going round everything else? It's just everything getting cleared out, isn't it?
Yeah, but the shit you have after this, it's not like a torpedo. It's imagine someone put a firework in a box of runny poo.
Yeah, it's like a shock.
Lovely imagery.
Imagine it.
So it's a bit like if I stuck a firework up my ass. All right.
No, it's like a bang. Like you don't know how many poos that is. It could be 11 poos.
It's like 3 days worth of shit, and it's all liquid.
Guys, do you know you're describing most of my movements?
Are you the same as that?
I'm a bang. I'm a Danny Batlog. I do
You were in
I do
India, I remember
intermittent-
that.
intermittent shitting.
I remember in India you were bunged
You didn't
up
shit
for
for 4 days, did you?
That changed. Change with a sort of bang.
I did my wedding dance yesterday
Yeah, I've seen it.
for dance lessons.
I've already seen it, so that when they're doing it in Italy, I can just get off.
Did you go along? Were you the bed shaker?
Not that dance.
What?
Have you talked about that dance? Have you talked about the post-wedding fuck? Are you going to do any new moves?
Maybe I'll do
Something special. 2 fingers straight in the arse.
The Robbie
That's what they
Keane.
want.
The Robbie Keane, probably
Front
Forward
foot.
roll into the
into
two
the
fingers.
gum fingers. Yeah. Ba, ba, ba. Oh my god, do you think we with the Robbie Keane? I'm like, you know what, girl?
Oh my
Do the
God.
coochie.
That's how I knew we'd be together
The
forever.
Gucci, mate. Yeah, went to Newtonley Willows. Had a little
Sexy.
2-hour dance lesson. I went in. I can't dance. I just can't.
I know.
I cannot do it. I can when I'm drunk, like 2-step, like most men. But
Imagine how shit you'd be at dancing if your dad was like fully white as well, because you've got Spanish in you, so you've got like more dancing than you should have.
yeah,
Fully white. We all heard it.
it means mixed race, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm not mixed race.
You are mixed race. You have Spanish, I have UK.
I'm quarter Dutch.
Go on, dance lesson.
Oh yeah, it was fucking. I went in like
You know, because you have Spanish. It makes no sense.
I went in with not confidence, because I was like, it's only us 3 in the room. If I'm stupid, it's fine. But then I left like quite confident.
And what?
In your dance ability.
No, I was doing everything. I was backflipping down. I was like
Oh, really?
I was reversing people's cars in for them. I just felt great.
As part of the lesson.
Yeah. Wow. And then
What's the? What do they call it? Genre. What style of dance are you going for?
ballroom, isn't it?
Oh, it's just. But isn't there different types of ballroom dancing?
Yeah.
There's like, because I've done
Yeah, strictly,
Argentinian tango
innit?
lessons.
Yeah.
Like they don't just go, this is ballroom. You go, we're doing
She didn't say anything.
a rumba
No.
or a
So
tango.
And that's Latin.
Right.
Rumbas
Don't
where
think
you
that's
just
ballroom.
walk from wall to wall. Just cleaning the floor.
I went in, and the floor was spotless. I felt great about myself.
yeah, I did. And then
What's the song, or are you not revealing that?
you're not finding that out.
Cha-cha slide.
So how long? Two full hours of lessons.
Mm-hmm. And then we've got another one on Thursday.
Serica's a performer by
But
qualification.
she's not a
and
dancer
nature.
either. She's more like I'm going to throw my arms out and get
Yeah, but she's
thumped. She loves the dance floor, but she's not like
what?
she's never a professional dancer.
So you went for ballroom lessons.
Yeah,
You went for ballroom lessons.
she's more
and
of a Benjani. And we left like confident, and then I was like, so in my head, I'm like talking myself through it, and then we walked Wallace around the park last night. It was late and dark,
And
then
you
we,
did your steps.
we danced on the park, but it was dark. So
Oh, you guys are so romantic.
Yeah.
We danced.
I think you're going to struggle to get through it though, because it is a 13-minute dance routine. I watched all 13 minutes of it before.
Shut. What are we doing?
3.5 songs.
Can we go to the bar? 13 minutes. What?
3.5 songs.
You're having a 3.5
Like a
song?
medley.
You're having first dances.
It's one dance.
It's one dance, isn't it?
That's not.
It's all one,
One
dance.
dance by Drake.
If you never stop dancing, you just dancing once.
When you're on the 4th song.
I think it was Gandhi who said that.
You know, if you're dancing with the boys, more than 4 dance. It's only 3 minutes long though.
Okay, great.
It's one song.
And you think you've got it? Are you going to practice it again or?
I've been talking myself to do it, and then we're going back on Thursday for a refresher lesson.
Shuffle.
And then
ball
obviously
step.
when we finish, then you all come on and dance too.
Do you want me to come and teach you both in the morning?
Yeah, you've seen it once, so you know it.
I get the gist.
Yeah,
Tip, tap, spinning round, tap, tip,
it's fucking
tap.
sick though. Like we're doing all kinds, like lifting and fucking all kinds.
Like Dirty Dancing.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah, she's slut dropping.
there's a lift, a dip, and a lean. Doing all kinds, mate.
She's the teacher.
She's a good. She's a good teacher. She's fucking boss. Get on her.
where did you find her? Get on her. So we don't know who she is. Get on her. Newtonley Willows was only one.
The wedding.
She's
dance,
killed all the other fucking dance teachers.
the wedding dance company on Google, and she's so like you feel like a knobhead if you can't dance, and she's doing even those simple steps, and I couldn't do them. But she was dead
It
patient.
is hard. Choreographed dance, if you haven't got that in your head, is difficult. I hated that. Whenever I did amateur dramatics when I was a kid, as soon as they were like, yeah, there's a dance, I was like, oh, it's so AIDS. I like the acting bit.
because you've got to
But
do
as
things.
soon as
with-
you have to go, nah,
you've got to split your body into two,
fucking
and I can't
annoying.
do that.
Yeah.
You got to be thinking I'm doing this up here, and then your feet are doing this, and then you do. It's basically just this for 3 minutes, by the way. Just salsa.
Just go in the club.
At least you've got the music video that you can just keep watching.
I was briefly in a breakdancing troupe when I was 11, 12. in school.
Harry's got one waiting, by the way, to just trump
You
the
know he has.
And he's like, I was actually Ashley from Diversity.
I was in diversity, you know.
Yeah,
Go on.
that was fun. We got
What were you
taken.
called?
Oh, what were we called?
Go on, make it funny.
It was something to do with Rill, but I can't remember what it was.
Realversity.
Yeah, let's do it with a Rilversity. And we danced to some just beats. We didn't have any. There wasn't any lyrics.
What, you're already thinking about, like,
What songs you want? We just want beats.
you know, if this ever gets on TV, we don't have to pay licensing, so
Just
unlicensed beats.
Yeah, we danced to just
This fella's just there on a bin.
And we danced at the theatre to like 1,000 people.
Fuck me, there's nothing on in real, is there? Have you heard? They're dancing. Where? The theatre. Let's go. What are you on
The
about?
theatre you played.
What music is it? It's just
We
beats.
played to a sold out
It's a
one of them.
homeless guy in a drum. And these children beatboxing and dancing.
Huh?
Go and do a move.
No, I can't remember that one. I remember other dances I did. I did a lot of dancing as a kid looking back. Did a sick dance to Begging. Do you remember Begging? Begging you.
Why?
Remember that one?
Dance with that.
Why did you
I
dance
do
to that?
remember that one.
14,000 people turned up to
Then
watch
you
that.
can't tell us you remember it and then not do it.
He
The
did
floor
the
is yours.
Principality
Sir.
Stadium for that one. 17,000.
I've danced to many people. a lot.
Why?
I was in amateur dramatics as well. As in,
Oh.
like, I was in a thing called TIC,
Did you all
Theatre
Amazon?
in Community. And we did, what was I in? I was in Copacabana, High School Musical. First ever UK production of High School Musical. There was buses coming in for that.
What?
God.
Buses
It was
of
the-
what? People?
We used the right generation for High
I'm
School.
trying to run them over. It's going to stop.
Were you the right generation for High School Musical? Or did
No.
you miss it?
No, I was, yeah. I loved it.
So High School Musical.
Adam was, but Carl wasn't.
Dan,
wasn't
I'll
gay
give you
in
the
school.
lowdown. I'll give you the lowdown. It'd be weird if you.
Hey,
went
Dan,
into
do you know
it.
what you can do? You just break up the name of it and you can sure work it out.
So it's a school musical, but everyone's high.
Correct.
Nice.
That's how I got into it.
So let me tell you what I think
Sorry.
happened. Zac
Flying.
Efron,
Yeah.
well before the steroids. Now he
Yeah.
looks like a fucking
No,
baked
he
potato.
hits his chin.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And then
Before
Selena
he-
Gomez.
No.
What?
It's not Selena Gomez,
No,
it's Gabriella with the
It's
bastard.
Vanessa Ann
Vanessa
Hudgens.
Hudgens.
Selena Gomez isn't in High School Musical.
No, she's in Camp Rock. No, that's
Everything.
Demi Lovato.
She's in Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking of.
Vanessa Hudgens. Hudgens?
Hudgens.
She inspired the term, look at the Hudgens on her.
Which I hear all the time. Or for the first time ever just then. Fucking pair of Hudgens on them.
So what's Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens doing?
Zach, are you sure Selena Gomez isn't in
I'm
this?
sure, Dan.
Don't know why I've been wanking to. So
Hopefully not high schools.
Selena Fudgkins
Yeah.
and Zac Efron.
Yeah.
He's a jock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the basketball team.
He's in the basketball team.
You're not a jock.
But
The Wildcats.
he also
Get your head in the game.
Wildcats. But he also loves
your head in
to
the game,
stop whatever
Gary.
he's
Get your-
doing
get your head in the game, Gary.
in the day
your
to
head
sort
in
of
the
have a
game,
sing and
Gary.
dance about it.
No.
In the
So they meet on
No.
New Year's Eve.
They do.
karaoke together. They do a song from High School Musical. That's the karaoke song. I don't know how that works.
That's not possible. They've broke the fourth wall.
They
Eh? What
have.
university in? Are they
don't
watching
know.
themselves on the telly?
Yeah. Do you know Breaking Free?
I'm breaking free. I've been
Started
that's what
flying,
they do,
there's
I've not
no
watched it for a while.
star in heaven we can
It's
reach.
Greece. They're from different places. She moves to where Zac Efron's from.
It is Greece.
She's a nerd.
Right.
She's like in the science team or something.
She's an ISIS.
But then they both audition for the musical. They get overheard singing.
Yeah.
They
right.
get overheard, and someone goes,
Hang on.
"Hang on!"
Crazy chemistry, but it could work. And everyone's like, no, it can't work.
He plays basketball. She's a nerd.
But there's these two.
She's not Selena
There's
Gomez.
a brother and sister that are definitely fucking that always get the lead in the musical. Sharpay and Ryan.
And they're the bad guys.
They're the bad guys.
And they try and undermine everything.
they try and sabotage
She'll
it.
leave a mark on you.
Sharpay, like the pen. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I don't care who you are. It's good stuff. I mean,
When I was a kid, I fancied her.
but
Sharpay.
What a
Oh,
dog.
yeah.
I don't fancy her now because obviously I think she's like 11. But like back then,
I think she was like 26. They were old.
oh well, then she's fit. Yeah.
Well, High School Musical 3 was being previewed on
Senior year.
the TV regularly when I was in New Zealand at the comedy festival. They put us in a hotel,
Yeah.
and basically, if you just turned the TV on but didn't put a channel on, it went through the previews of the films you could pay for.
Yeah.
And High School Musical 3 was one of them.
Yeah.
And
So
that
I think
was
I
the
might.
excuse Dan gave when he got caught wanking to High School Musical 3.
Now I can hardly breathe.
Can't find the remote.
Can do it just
Oh, I'm having an imagination wank. This just came on.
I'm sure Selena Gomez was in it.
No, Selena Gomez isn't in it. But
What was she in?
Wizards
on
of
other
Waverly
things.
Place, which is a TV show.
I think you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Selena Gomez is
So
not in the
anyway,
film.
High School Musical was an unexpected hit. Was very low budget. Didn't expect it to do well.
It's ridiculous.
And
It was Disney, innit?
The guy that booked
It was
our-
Disney.
Yeah, it was Disney.
Low
Channel.
budget. Totally didn't. No one expected it. It was an independent.
No, it was meant to be a straight to DVD.
Yeah, it was one of
Nothing
Disney's
felt-
little throwaway ones.
Like Zombies. Have you seen Zombies?
No.
Well, let us into it. But I think that would be the exact same business model
Yeah.
that didn't get the sort of success.
Yeah,
Yeah, just make it, put
took
on a
off,
thing.
But our theatre director, Trevor, he had gambled on High School Musical. Yeah,
It's a risk taker.
he'd gambled on it being successful.
He invested in it.
He bought the rights for us to do it.
Whoa.
How much do you have to pay?
I think it was like 18 grand.
I don't think he did, you know. I think he pocketed 18 grand and thought no one gives a shit. It's in real. I think Trevor's a fucking genius. Absolute genius. Oh, I tell you what, I've had to buy the rights for this. I'm going to need that made out to me because I use my personal account. So that's Trevor the Ledge.
Trevor's dead now.
Trevor's dead. Is that all the cocaine he had? Right.
He got 18 grand worth of shite.
He gambled on it. When it took off, we
Sorry.
were the first UK production. Genuinely, buses from Liverpool, Manchester were coming to watch
All
kids, kids
Buses from the
do
nearest
High School Musical.
Is this the film Nativity that you're like?
It feels like it, but genuinely, it was sold out every night. I remember absolutely
How many
bricking it
nights?
like 5 nights.
5 nights.
But
And
I
you made
remember-
the 18 grand back, did you?
More than.
Did you get paid?
What?
No, I didn't get paid. It was like
What?
No,
theatre
wait,
club.
I tell you who got paid. Who got paid?
What venue was this at?
That theatre. We sold that out for genuinely 7
What
shows.
do you mean? Where you got paid then?
It was a kids' theatre company. It doesn't happen normally that they sell it out.
Trevor's balling, mate.
Trevor's in Miami.
7 shows in a 1,200 seat theatre.
Yes. Swear down.
Did you do a matinee?
We did 2 matinees.
8,500 tickets.
Yes. And this isn't a lie either. It feels like it is, but it's really not.
Mate.
I want to do some quick maths
But
here.
they were cheap tickets because it's kids' theatre, so they're probably like 15 quid at that
Okay,
point.
great, cool.
That's not cheap.
8,500 times 15.
I wonder if there's anyone that's watched
70-30
this that went
door
to
split.
Tick that can
Yeah,
back me up on
times
this.
Did anyone go on
0.7.
to do anything?
Yeah,
He's not
there's a few
paying
people on the
VAT.
West End.
Did you, any of you get paid?
No, we had to pay to be in it.
Trevor's a dog.
Even if
Yeah.
you're right and he paid 18 grand for that money, there's no wonder Trevor's dead. He had a 70 grand week.
I know. I must.
They would reinvest it
He made
into
90
the-
grand and 18 grand. And you're not telling me you paid VAT.
They'd
What a
reinvest
fuck-
it into the theatre company.
Right, yeah.
there was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know, how many people were in the thing? Maybe 100 kids in the show, ranging from 4 years old to 18. I
Child
think you
labour.
got kicked out at 18.
Child labour.
Well, no, because we
can
wanted
have
to
kids
do
in
it.
plays.
We wanted to do it.
Making
It was like,
71 grand. I'll do it.
yeah, but like the year after we did Bugsy Malone and there was no one there. Like, it's just luck of the draw.
Should have done Pulp Fiction. Should have just gone big every time. Trevor's gone fucking
the
mental.
rights to this.
He's doing Alien. The musical. What's Trevor's surname? Are we allowed to do it? I want to. He must be a bit of a legend in real.
McDonald.
Trevor.
Was it Trevor McDonald?
It was Trevor
He was
McDonald.
never there at night.
Oh, R.I.P. Trevor. He's a
I'll
lovely
only make the
fella.
matinee, boys.
Busy at 10.
We're gonna have to do all matinees because I'm busy. 10 while 11.
We used to get there used to be, so we'd all be put in the dressing rooms there was like 10 dressing rooms. We get split into different groups. We get a fruit pastel lolly every break. Every interval.
That's basically money right in your pocket.
Every interval. They'd be like, you need energy for the second half.
But I need food. Shut up. We've got fruit pastel lollies.
Yeah, they'd be like, you need energy for the second half. have a fruit pasta lolly, get ready. I'd get into my basketball outfit, ready for the second half.
Who did you play? You didn't play Zac Efron.
I was multi-rolling. I was
Oh, right.
so I was one of the young ones. So I wasn't one of the main. I was in the basketball team and I was a DJ.
Hang on. You were a young one
Yeah.
in the basketball team.
Yeah.
What height were you at the time of being a young one?
I was a big kid, but I was young.
Big kid, mate.
I was maybe like, I don't know how tall I was. 5'3", 5'4".
How old do you think you were in this?
It was 2007. No, 2008. So I was 10.
Ah, right, yeah.
5'4" to 10.
Yeah, is that big?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm
not, maybe.
5. I'm 5'11" now with my shoes off.
I just think it looked
Crouching down.
an absolute mental visual for a
But,
high
yeah.
school basketball team going, he's a good player, that lad. That's why he's in at
So
10 years
I
old.
was in the high school. I was in the basketball team. I was a DJ. I was in the science fair at the end as well, and then I was back as a basketball guy for We're All in
Who
This
doesn't need a
Together.
basketball playing DJ at a science fair?
I only had one line though.
Go on.
What?
I had one line.
You had 3 parts and 1 line.
Yeah, because it was a lot of singing.
Pass it, Troy. Oh, I was open there.
It's a lot of singing. It's not much talking
What
for
did
the
you say?
kids. I had one line as the DJ.
Go on.
So I'll do the
Your
American
fucking
accent.
hands up, bitches.
No, I was. It was like the school radio.
You know how DJs say that all the time.
Is he robbing a bank?
It was like the school radio. So they'd like do like we'd do a song and they'd be like, right, now we're going to this bit of the school. And I had one line, which was, with Charlie, the cute guy from East High, signing out, peeps. And then I'd walk off.
Wow. You were worth that fruit pasta lolly.
I was bigger roles in other plays.
Yeah, but the big one. The 90 grand,
Yeah, the big show.
the box office one.
Big Show was the. I was the Big Show in Alien.
Yeah.
Big Show was in the basketball team next to a 10-year-old.
Yeah, but I got to 11. I had to decide whether I picked musical theatre or football, and I picked football. I left.
You couldn't do both.
No, because they were both on Saturday.
Right.
The rehearsal, like you did like workshops. Like we did like there was one time someone from Holby City came in and put like prosthetics on us. That was fun.
Right.
And they had like singing lessons and dancing lessons, just playing like improv games and stuff. It was typical drama stuff.
Are you paid for this?
My mum paid for it. I didn't pay for it.
No, I mean, not you. You didn't have a side hustle, were you?
No, but my brother was in it with me as well. At one point,
He was in High School Musical.
he was in High School Musical, yeah, and then he left.
Who did he play?
He was in the basketball. I don't think he even had a line.
It's a
He was
massive
older than me.
basketball team.
It was.
Hundreds
We all
of
had
kids.
to do get your head in the game, like throw it to each other. Get your
Did you have?
head in the game.
Did you have basketballs bouncing at
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
time?
Who
Yeah,
was
I mean,
Troy?
dead loud.
Was Troy the good-looking kid?
Troy was a guy called Kane Parry, who went on to be in Wicked on the West End, and he's on the West End now.
Who
Oh,
was-
shit.
Who was Vanessa?
Who was he in Wicked?
Fierro.
The main guy?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he did
Okay.
really well. Kane. The girl didn't.
Trevor's
go
his
on so
manager.
much.
He's up to 2 fruit pasta lollipops. We're not making any money on this. I've had to do the licensing for Wicked. And green paint doesn't pay for
There's a
itself.
few people that have gone on to decent stuff that were in it. There was a girl that was in Mamma Mia 2. She played young Julie Walters in Mamma Mia 2. A girl that won Love Island, Amber Davis. She was in it.
Oh, she the one with the big hair.
No,
No, that's Amber Rose Gill.
Amber Davis won Love Island
Sorry,
with,
Love
with
Island
Ken.
Dictionary Corner.
Take that.
Yeah. So it was decent. I enjoyed my musical theatre days. Couldn't do it now. I'd hate it now.
Why would you hate it now? You get to sing.
Gets too self-conscious now
Why?
about the dancing and the acting and stuff. I used to love that stuff, and now it just makes me.
I
cringe.
hated being in a play with other people that were shit at acting. I was just quite dead annoying.
They just couldn't match your talent.
No, there was like 2 or 3 of us that were decent, and the rest were like fucking idiots. And then you find stand up, and you're like, "What? It's I say I'm the only one." Oh, it was his dream.
How'd you be bad at acting then? What you mean?
You've seen bad acting.
Just
No, I know, but I mean, like,
amateur dramatics level, like when you're doing theatre studies A level, there's no one decides if you can do it. You just have to say you want to do it. So there's some talented kids in there that will go on to go to drama school or whatnot. But there's some kids who are like, yeah, I like the theatre, and they can't act to save their fucking life. So you're already doing a play that's a bit stodgy and boring, because I never did anything like High School Musical. We did like Anne of Green Gables and shit
What's
stuff.
that?
Boring ass plays. And then if you're in a duologue with someone else, it's just painful when they can't do it. And they're looking at you and then they'll miss a line. Oh, it's so boring. Stand up is so much better.
We should write our own play.
Yes, that's
Yes.
what we're saying.
John of
We did
Blue.
that. That's what we had to do for A level. I played a schizophrenic
Oh yeah, you told us. That, yeah.
therapist whose therapy group was all in his head. Plot twist.
Well, spoiled that.
So it's like the Sixth Sense, but like a therapy one.
Yeah, and I wasn't Scottish.
I'm having an aneurysm today.
I'd imagined
I've been
that I
up
was
since
Scottish.
6 a.m. I'm tired. But it's nice to have you remind me of every little trip, Carl.
They look at me, by the way. They both look at me every time I go, do it.
Do what?
When Dan says something wrong.
Whenever I say something wrong, Carl has to just repeat the word quietly.
Because they both look at me.
And then
go,
when he says something wrong and we do it, he goes, "Oh, fucking hell, try and talk."
We had a school production, like a Christmas production, and everyone was dressed as stars, and we were like the stars next to the big star above Jesus. And this lad played the big star, and we all had to do this dance behind them. And James McCoy, who's this lovely lad, who was the 6 foot lad in like year 3, was dancing.
Why did you point at me then? Like,
I don't know, because you didn't believe. Because you didn't believe he
the
was
6 foot lad.
You didn't believe he was 6 foot, but he was, and he was dancing, and he
He'd have been good in this basketball
That's me
team.
told.
Proved you wrong
and he,
there.
and
No,
he
you're
missed-
always going on about Adam. Stop talking about it now.
He missed the stage and fell off and fell through a table, and then just like lay on the floor in pain. But we carried on with the rest of the song. and
Show
wrapped
must
up.
go on, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Why
Fuck
didn't
that
we do
6
any of
foot
this?
cunt. What?
Why didn't we do any of this? What were we doing?
Did you do no plays in school? Nothing. Like no Easter, Christmas, anything.
I was in the school nativity.
This is a little school.
No, yeah, yeah, but the end of little school as well. Like year 6, we were.
Well, we
doing
didn't know each
plays.
other then. We were in
We
different
did.
schools.
We did a very racially insensitive play, looking back,
Cool.
about tribes people, called Peace Child, and it was about.
That's what you need in a northern Welsh
there was-
seaside town,
we
isn't
had
it?
no black kids in our school.
I think it would have been worse if you'd, you know what I
Did you
mean?
black up?
No, I was the narrator. It was fine.
Did other
people
people black up?
Did you do a black
they did
voice?
They did like Rustu, you know, like war paint.
We had World
did all
Kenya
that.
Day.
Oh yeah, we did Kenya Day.
Yeah,
had
the
World
year
Book
the year
Day.
above us did World Kenya Day, and someone turned up as a Zulu, and they didn't do it the next year because they
Yeah,
like,
fair, yeah.
But the photo of World Kenya Day was still outside the classroom. For
We just played footy
well.
and that, didn't we?
I was in a musical of I say a musical. There was a school talent show in year 5 in which I did magic tricks. But then also my class did one number. You know, at the Copacabana. Our class did that song, and I was one of the guys who shot the bullets.
Oh, the shooter.
Shot Tony.
It's part of what?
It was basically like a real life music video, essentially.
Right. Yeah. Not part of a talent show. You just did a music video at the end of the year.
No, that was our class did that
Right.
for the talent show.
Did you have
Oh, okay.
auditions for your talent show? We had auditions for our one.
Ours was so undersubscribed that if you wanted in, you were in.
Oh no,
That's why I got to do two things.
I think it started when we were in year 3, and it was the head boy, head girl, deputy head boy, deputy head girl were like the judges.
I
And
was
you'd
one of the
go-
judges when we did ours.
Yeah, I was the judge in year 6.
There was 8 people in your school. Of course you were.
They all got in as well, but we started to judge them.
But
I was one of the judges.
We'd have,
Everyone
it was
a judge.
fully
There was no
X Factor. You go into a classroom, the classroom was empty, they'd book it out for the whole afternoon, and you'd do your thing, and they'd decide whether you're through or not. But I did it, and there was one time where I stormed out because I disagreed with my fellow judges. One of my mates Boob, who you've all met.
Your mate's boobs.
My mate's Boobs. My mate Boob, who you've all met, he still takes the piss out of me because I stormed out and said I needed air because I disagreed that some kid should go through.
How old were you at this point?
11.
Taking it seriously, weren't you?
I was really taking it seriously. Well, I was the host as well, so it was my neck on the line. Because if I put some shit through, the teacher's going to be like, he doesn't know talent, that kid.
What were the teachers doing at this point?
The
Just,
funny thing-
just
they weren't in the
spending
room.
Trevor's money?
Outside having a fucking joint.
Teachers weren't in the audition.
Teachers did this because they couldn't be
arsed.
asked or hadn't done
Right,
anyway.
we're having a talent contest. You're going to judge it. You're going to be the audience and the
Then
talent.
outside having a bag of shite and a fucking butty.
Great combo. Nothing I like more with a bag of shite than a butty. Tell you what, this cocaine needs a BLT.
I was always the reader, me. Reader. You know, like a play.
The narrator.
No, like you go along and people would have I'd have a reading. I was a good reader. I could read.
What do you mean?
Did they give you a book and ask you to sit in the corner?
No, I'd be like, oh, this piece of paper, there's your line or whatever, and I'd read.
Yeah, that's all acting, but most actors remember the line, don't they? What you've described
so
is
used to
acting.
reading
They're your lines. You learn them. No, I'm not a rememberer. I'm a reader.
No, what I mean was, it was never one narrated. It was like spoken by different, and then like, oh, my turn. And then they went to shops, and then it'd be the next.
Thank God I had that
So
written
they let
down.
him narrate one line of the play.
Is this the
I'd usually have a bag of shite
nativity?
and a butty in the what?
Is this the
Stuff
nativity?
like nativity, yeah.
What did you do in high school? Did anyone do drama, or would you just been shot?
You could choose drama, but I think it was 3 gay lads and 1 girl at A level.
And also, real life in our school was dramatic enough. You know what I mean?
But yeah, there wasn't like it wasn't.
I want to be an actor. Well, you don't need to at Cardinal Heaton because real life is dramatic enough. No, but I need a qualification to get to drama school. No, you don't. Just live on these fucking streets, the Cindy Path. You'll get in drama school. No, I
He's
won't,
right
I will.
though. The gays did the not that they were gay, and there's nothing wrong with being gay, but in
Hey,
school,
Carl, that is such a great. No, the gays did it. Not that they were gay or there's anything wrong being gay, but we just thought they were gay. Do you know what I mean? Not in a bad way, but we were like, gays. You know what I mean? Respectfully, gays. No. Obviously, that's great for them. I just wouldn't want to be seen anywhere near them or to be one of them, because they were gay. Not in a bad way. What are you talking about?
you just said it. That's it.
That is it. That is it. All the little precursors. No, it's absolutely fine. I just couldn't abide being one of them. The gays.
Am I wrong? Exactly. There was 3 of them. We all know who they were. They went and did whatever they did.
There was no drama at my school. I went to a drama group in the evening. It was called Utopia Youth Theatre at the Preston Playhouse. My mum was adamant that I had to do at least one thing or two. Like, she was out of school activities. She made me do Air Cadets, Air Scouts, judo. I did tennis lessons. I was
Air
just
judo.
so much shit. And then finally, at about 14, she was like, "There's a drama group." And I was like, "All right, I'll give it a try." And it was the best. It was
Utopia
so
sounds
good.
quite like eugenics.
I think I'd have really liked it.
There was girls there. I went to an all-boys school and I got to it, and there was girls like Emma Welton and like all the hot girls that were 2 years older than me. It was heaven. 40. I fucking loved it.
Emma Welton.
She's married now, luckily, so you can't find it. But she's been listening. Hi, Emma. It was class, and all my
So you'd put on plays with that group, like
we
in
did
a
it. We had
local
we
theatre?
constantly we probably.
Which one is she?
What do you mean?
That's Emma Welton. That's her profile picture.
All right, cool.
Is she Canadian?
Yeah, she's Canadian. Yeah, she is. It's that Emma Welton. Of all the Emma Weltons, you found the one. Yeah, we did. We always had a play on the go.
You said there was 3 gays, by the way. I think there was 4
Oh, yeah.
at the time. P, L, and
Yeah.
2 M's.
the double M. M&M.
No, 2 separate M's.
No, he was just with them for the bit, I think.
He was gay.
Eminem.
He was gay adjacent.
Gay
Who do you
Jason.
mean by
Oh, you're right. I'm wrong.
Eminem?
You know what I mean by Eminem.
I don't know
Guys,
who you mean by
you're
Eminem.
speaking in fucking Heenan code.
Who's Eminem? No.
But he was with them when he bleeped that out.
He sounded
He
like he
was,
sounds
yeah.
like he played for Wolves.
No, I was thinking of...
I know exactly what you mean. Jug fucking convertible head.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Jug fuck.
No, who do
We
you
can
mean?
say that. He doesn't know that was his name.
Who do you mean? Who do you mean? This is only entertaining for you and me, possibly 2 gays. P&L.
Yeah. One of them is actually asexual.
But
Genuinely.
I'd say
Being gay.
thank you, Gary Delaney. Oh, it's class, mate. Drama's fun. It was good fun. Like,
Isn't it all
If
that
you-
fucking be a tree shite though?
Lie
at
down and
first?
be a carrot for 6 weeks. Go on.
There's a lot of that.
that's such a fucking
There is a lot of that.
stereotype.
No, there was a lot
Was
of
there
that.
fuck?
Maybe not in Utopia, but there wasn't the
Was
one
there
I was
fuck?
doing.
Like a load of 15-year-olds from Preston, like, lie down and be a tree. We'd be like, what are you on about?
My first
one
lesson
fuck
in
down.
uni. My first lesson in uni, I left drama because they went, right, we're going to get in a circle, hold hands and talk about our feelings. I was like, this isn't what I'm here for.
This would be great for PL and double M, but I'm out, mate. Wow, we never did any of that shit.
All that stuff.
What were you doing then? Just smoking and fucking? Like some kind of Tarantino film?
Smoking and fucking. A little bit, yeah. It was great.
Was there adults there?
Yeah, they were filming. We just did plays. So we did like some warm-ups, but it was more like acting warm-ups. It wouldn't have to be a tree or
I
anything.
thought they meant to like break you down and then like
No,
rebuild
it's not
you.
drama school. It's just an after-school club. We were 14.
You're thinking about interrogations in Guantanamo Bay, I think.
Yeah. They did waterboard us, but turns out Emma Welton was in ISIS. Nightmare.
No,
She had to move school.
I thought they broke you down and fucking stop saying it like that.
No, it's that. All those games are to make you stop being self-conscious. That's all that they're trying to do.
Be an ice cube and you're melting.
Yeah, I remember having to be a cupboard, and that wasn't fun. Like that was one of the warm-ups. Was like,
What?
be a cupboard.
Be a cupboard. Let me put my items inside of you.
It was like,
Let me climb in.
you're an
No one
inanimate
knows I'm
you're,
gay.
You're an inanimate object. Be a cupboard.
Make your ass a wallet and I'm putting money in it.
And by money, I mean me cock.
Nice. He was abused.
I wasn't.
Let's play Can We Keep a Secret, Finn?
Go on, do one of you get be a cupboard?
I can't do it now. I'm not warmed up enough.
He wasn't a good cupboard.
Isn't it just this?
Jesus, Carl.
Give him the Oscar now.
You could have been one of the gays.
Or a cupboard? Yeah, man.
I honestly.
Oh, no one's opening them.
Locked.
Oh, he's holding secrets.
It's a closed closet.
I think
Oh,
I think
shit.
if we went to a drama club, it'd be so funny.
I
in
think
India.
as a
Oh yeah.
no, that's not a drama club.
And it was funny.
That was just 43 Indian people trying to make a fucking porn film.
It would be funny if some gimp was like, go and be a Ford Mondeo for 6 weeks, see how you feel. I want you to be a lawnmower, go on.
What's he being? Let's try and. Oh, is he doing them?
Is that still the lawnmower?
I don't know if like all of us like just hadn't got the patience for this, but we never did like shitty role play games where we just had to pretend to be a Ford Mondeo.
We didn't have to be a full Monday. I'm saying that like being a cupboard's not stupid, but we
Not
didn't-
limit.
Unless I blocked it out, it was in my head. It was way more fun.
Be a kettle on the brink of boiling.
What do you mean?
Really easy. Just listen to what he said.
yeah, go on.
Be a kettle
But
on
commit.
the
Commit
brink
to
of
it.
boiling.
That was good.
Audio listeners, go and watch that. That was spectacular.
It would be funny if you went and you were trying to be like that and, you know.
All right, a proper theatre school type. Because I mean, we did the Bollywood thing, but it wasn't. That wasn't drama.
Yeah,
That
you
was
want like
just
the lovies and that all that lot.
a really theatrical.
Yeah.
What's the lovies?
They'd love
All
Carl.
the drama lot. They are annoying. You know what I mean by a lovey, don't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
But that's why I never
The
went to theatre
stain
school.
on your face there.
They made me hate. I used to love acting, like
proper
genuinely.
thespians who are really into it and really
Got a list.
really self-important. I think it's a painful.
I'd love to meet one of them though and just.
I think we'd like to.
You'd break them.
Yeah.
you
I'd
would break
love
them.
to. Be a Ford Mondeo.
Anyone's got a drama group, right? In might see if we can get some content out of that.
Let's go Lipper. Let's go to the top.
Yeah,
can't
I think
shoot
they're a
where you
bit
eat.
cool now. They're all a bit cool.
He doesn't want to piss off Paul McCartney as well. He's
don't
probably
know.
there fucking.
He's not there all the time. Mac is not like doing lessons, is he?
No, but he funds it, doesn't he? He doesn't want to piss him off.
Don't piss off the Beatles. Famously, you'll get what's coming to you.
What happens?
Death.
Ringo
Princess
They're
takes
like,
your house
they're
with a
like the
hammer.
Clintons.
Princess Diana pissed off Ringo.
She.
She said Tom was a tank engine, but shite. So he rammed her into a tunnel.
Haha.
Oh,
Better in tunnels than you are, innit, girl?
ironic.
I saw Tommy Fury.
What?
It was at Centre Parks with Molly May.
Give us a screech.
I missed 10 minutes of that podcast.
Are they back together, yeah?
They were both at Centre Parks in.
It's just an exclusive. Are they
You
back
could
together?
sell this story.
Well, I can't because it was.
A world exclusive here on Have a Word.
Well,
Tommy Fury is shagging his ex again.
well, it's not really a world exclusive because it was in all the papers this weekend. But and this goes out Wednesday. But
Was it in the
Pod-
papers?
Yeah, it was in the papers. That's how we found out they're at Centre Parks.
Did you see him?
Yeah,
What did you say to him?
it said,
No,
hello, Tommy. Hi, Molly. Congratulations on your retirement from the Octagon. You know, She took it really well.
Wrong one, yeah.
She took it really well.
With what were they doing?
They were riding bikes with the family. I don't know if they're back together or if he's just a baby daddy, isn't he? So maybe they're just doing a Centre Parks.
They're figuring things out.
They're figuring things out in probably the most expensive chalet in Centre Parks.
That's the one you were in.
No,
You
we
were
were
there
in
with him.
the Standard.
Did you feel inferior?
To Tommy Fury?
Yeah.
No, I'd bang him right out. He was running this morning. Again, in the morning, you have to go and get the car from the car park because you're not allowed to park the car near the chalets because it's car free on Centre Parks. And he was having a little jog.
Can't call it
this morning.
Centre Parks if you can't park in the middle.
What?
It's not a car park, Adam.
Yes. Yeah. You can't call that a park. It's just a load of trees in a play area. I want to park me fucking car in it. The kids crying.
I'd be crying false advertising there, get me money back.
So you're telling me I can't park my car in the centre? Well, you owe me all the money back.
I honestly think you'd love Centre Parks. I think it's class. I think it's really...
Is it like fucking
it's a
97 grand for a Fanta though?
Isn't aero bubbles like $4.5 grand?
Oh, you want to breathe, do you? Oh, another 400 quid there. That's what I've heard. It's like,
It's genuinely not that expensive.
really?
I think if you do, I think if you do every extra and don't get any arrows,
How much is like a can of pop?
it's just like co-op prices.
Oh.
It's just a co-op in the middle. I don't know if it's that much more expensive.
How much is do you stay in a chalet?
Stay in a chalet.
And all of you, Laura, and the Babbers all in the one chalet?
And my brother-in-law Sam, and then in the other chalet, my mother-in-law, her partner. So there's 7 adults. It's $2 grand for 7 adults
It's not bad.
Okay.
For how long?
For how long?
for 3 nights.
So hang on.
£100 a night?
100 quid each a night.
Yeah, so it's cost us 300 quid each. It's not stupid.
Have the kids paid?
But then the kids have to pay. Of course they do. I'm on Trev rules. But then we didn't do loads but the swimming area is fucking class, so that's free. So you could, if you just want to go to the Centre Parks, the massive like swimming pool is unbelievable. It's amazing.
Yeah, I've never been, mate. Have you ever been to Centre Parks? No. Never went as a kid.
I took Jack down a slide and instantly regretted it.
Wow.
We did 2 slides. The first one was the blue slide. It's like one of those rapid slides. And it was so slow. I was, when you're like, I'm going to stop here. And I thought some fucking teenager's going to like 2-foot me. So I had to start pushing myself. It was just dead awkward. And my sister-in-law went, oh yeah, you're best lying back. It's faster if you lie back. So the next slide I went on, Jack was with me. So I had him on my lap and I thought, well, I'll lie back and it'll go faster. We went so fucking fast. It was 3 times longer than the blue slide. At one point, on a water slide, you start getting thrown. I protected his head because I was like, he's going to get like blunt force trauma here. And then because I was gripping his head, when we came out of the thing into the splash pool, I basically drowned him. My brother-in-law went, what the fuck were you doing? You meant to get to the end and then like hold them out of the water. But because I'd got it in my head that I was going to like bang, he was going to get like a concussion.
You just had him in a headlock.
I had him in a headlock as we went into the...
Put him asleep, she doesn't know.
Mate, Centre Parks, fucking great weekend. And then,
Hashtag not an ad.
and then yesterday, me and Sam got an hour and a half in Las Iguanas and just got pissed. It was brilliant. It was a beautiful moment. When did you message the receipt from...
Yeah, someone, the receipt from
Temple Bar.
It was £107 for like 4 drinks.
I thought you'd gone to Dublin. I had a really weird moment.
No, I just thought it was, because we go there, don't we?
I recommend Centre Parks. Tommy Fury and Molly May would agree. I didn't see them get bothered. That's a level of fame, though, where everywhere you go, you are going to get... The whole of Centre Parks was like, it felt like everyone was going...
It was in the papers.
Like you overheard people talking about them. It must be such a weird feeling when you're away with your family, knowing that just because you've turned up, everyone's looking for... I don't know, I feel... It's just...
Stinky, so it comes at the price of fame.
Is he still fighting?
He's still a professional boxer, it's still his job, but
He hasn't fought for a while.
he's doing like the Misfits boxing, isn't he? Like the influencer boxing.
All right, okay.
It's where the
Making
is.
money rather than building legacy.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Indeed.
Shall we have a little break?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Very excited to announce Dance Anthems is on sale now. I've wanted to do this event for ages. Adam's been doing his country all days. They've been smashing it. We're going ahead. We've got a great venue. content where they do bongos bingo. We've got Sunday, the 20th of April. It's Easter Sunday. So you've got the next day off. That's a bank holiday. Come and have a day rave. I mean, it's a day. It starts at 4. So you can do all the family stuff for Easter and then come and have a dance with us 4 till 10. If you need to get home early, if you need to get trains, you can get home. It's a very reasonable amount of time. If you've ever gone clubbing, if you enjoyed raving back in the day and you haven't done it for a while like me, come and get involved. If you've still got a great social life, just come and have a massive night out with all the lids. And it's not like hard techno or anything like that. We're not trying to be cool. Just club classics, absolute bangers, all the good dance music that you know and love. With me on stage curating a DJ set. We've got Felix Leiter DJing. Johnny Bongo is DJing, our very own Charlie. It's a great lineup of music. It's going to be an incredible event, very welcoming, very inclusive, but a lot of fun. So, tickets available now in the episode description. Dance Anthems, Sunday, the 20th of April, 20 quid. Get on me. And we are back. Now, because I had to get up at dickhead o'clock, I forgot my laptop.
Oh, dear.
So, luckily, we have Harry Robinson in the studio.
Harry Robinson.
He's not just an alumni of the smallest school in the northwest of England. He is our very own prep master general. And he's going to do the prep today.
Got some questions.
Go on then.
So this is from
Oh, shit.
Whoa,
Sorry,
whoa,
hang
whoa,
on.
whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa.
kid. Slow it down. Carry on.
I've got some questions.
Is that not on the new road?
I have no idea where it is.
It's from Dylan M. Question: if all animals of certain regions were domesticated by the people that live there, i.e., African countries had pet rhinos and Russians had pet bears, who would win World War III? Now, I've got some examples.
We are really we're in shit here because we've basically got
Foxes and
badgers
badgers?
and yeah.
Pigeons.
and we shot all the badgers.
There's loads of pigeons though.
Oh, it's a
I think
numbers game.
I think other people have got
Surely
pigeons.
it's-
I don't think we haven't
No, I think
exclusively
they're
got
all
the pigeons.
from here. When you go to America and you see pigeons, they're British pigeons on holiday.
So just to check,
It's full of British pigeons here.
all pigeons you see abroad are just British pigeons,
Nottingham.
also on the holiday.
But they can go whenever they want, can't they? They don't need to buy a plane ticket.
They've got wings.
Right.
Yeah. They're on the Red Bull.
Nice.
Mike Tyson used to.
So
raise
we've got to get
pigeons.
all the pigeons back first.
Surely it's Australia. They've got snakes, crocodiles, spiders. If they can talk to all of them and make it do what they want, then they've got the keys to the...
But it's person. It's person and animal. So
Yeah, they're quite
like
hard, Aussies, aren't
China have giant pandas.
But they're all small.
Exactly. but
They
the
have
pandas are
giant pandas, yet, but there's like 11 left.
And you could punch them dead.
Hang on.
And
they're
they're all
not
just-
that. They're just the same size as a bear. They're not giant.
No, they're called
They're not
giant-
like 26
No, but
meter pandas.
They're called giant pandas.
No, they're
Oh, so who
giant
gives a
pandas.
fuck? They don't do anything. They just lie
Yeah.
around smoking biffs.
They won't even fuck. They're not going to fucking fight, are they? No
Hey.
one who doesn't fuck fights.
That giant is doing way too much work. They're not
Or
real giants.
maybe, do you know that old adage that like boxers and fighters
Yeah.
can't fuck before a big fight? Maybe that's what the pandas are waiting for.
been
They're waiting for
belting
World War III.
Yeah,
And that's why they won't fuck.
you
Because
have
they
to
want to be
fight a-
fucking fighting
you have to
ready.
fight a panda that's
they're just
filled
full
with
of
cum.
cum, ready to
Chinese,
go.
mate, they're smart.
It's gonna be.
I don't think you're beating the
sexy
Aussies
war.
here, mate.
What about Russia?
No, because the spiders can bite the bears.
Don't they have tigers as well?
They can bite the tigers.
I think what we're all
Yeah, but-
forgetting is that there's nuclear weapons still exist. So whatever country, I mean, you could be like, yeah, but we've got honey badgers, and you'd be like, yeah, but China's still got a nuclear arsenal, so that's gonna win, innit?
The Arsenal.
Right? They've got giant pandas and all the nuclear weapons.
but-
And how much of a fuck you would that be if the giant pandas were actually pressing the red button? as
How
well?
about then? It's World War III, but like there's being like a sit down, a summit of some sort, right?
Yeah.
And they've
An
all got,
amnesty.
no guns, no weapons,
No pandas.
no nuclear,
Oh, no, you're allowed
no
to pandas.
nuclear
It's animals
shit.
only.
It's animals and ants.
Yeah. It's America then, isn't it, surely?
Why? What animals have they got?
Bears.
Haven't they got all
Yeah,
the
they haven't
animals?
got loads though, have they?
Oh no, they've only got 3 bears. That's a well-known fact.
There's more bears in Russia, surely.
Probably.
Russia's like about 17 times the size of the
And
States,
they
isn't it?
dance, so they're talented bears.
Who's the gimpiest? Is it us? Ireland?
No, like Fiji.
No,
What do they have?
No, because they'd have like tropical
Island
spiders
taking a
that'll bum your head off with like, nah, they've got all like it's surely like Ireland, isn't it?
Switzerland, surely.
What does Finland have?
Always been Gims.
I can
Day one
search
Gims,
this, I've got a big
Switzerland.
list.
Wolves.
Do they?
Probably.
Finnish wolves.
Finland have whooper
I reckon we
swans.
probably could have done with a day of research on this before we answered that because we don't know where any of the animals live.
No, I'm finished.
What, you name a country, I can tell you their animal. Finland have whooper swans. I mean, swans are they can break your arm in half.
No, swans aren't dangerous because they're dangerous for what they look like, but they're not dangerous.
Brazilians, there's loads of them. They've got fucking big arses.
And they can
know-
distract you with
they
the
know-
waxed pussies
Yeah.
as well.
They're always like, oh, let's have a carnival. And they've got jiu-jitsu. Famously, they've got their own type of
All the
jiu-jitsu.
bears are like, look at the pussy on that.
What
And they
animals
have-
have Brazil got?
And they have thrush, like the animal, not like
Hang on,
it's
France.
fannies.
What have they got?
Snails. and
Snails
frogs.
and cheese.
Snails and frogs with all the legs cut off because they've been scranning them.
Cut that snail's legs off. All
My
the French
bear will
gims.
eat your cheese. Fuck off, France.
I think France are the biggest gims.
Yeah, and their animals are rooster.
No, but their people are fucking violent,
they get
aren't they?
together, don't they? Do you know how to
What,
do
you
it?
back in that? Oh, you mean the riots and stuff? Yeah. I was
Riots, and every time we play a French team in the football, they're a bit fucking mad.
If they've got an issue, they come
France
together.
is the only country in Europe that, well, they're in Italy that I wouldn't go to an away game.
And they cut
Also,
people's
they
heads
had a
off.
revolution and they got naughty there as well.
No tea.
Chopped off every
They have a
cancer.
naughty revolution.
Hey, Louis, your fucking head's gone, son. Fuck off, mate.
Denmark.
Indonesia have
Cash
Komodo
Fly.
dragons, and that's a pretty good.
They're
animal to
horrible
have.
cunts, aren't they? They just sort of lizard up, give you a bite, and then just hang back and watch you go.
Denmark have squirrels and butterflies.
Have we got cars? Still.
I don't think if we're doing this amnesty of like cars
you
are a
can't.
weapon, aren't they?
Yeah,
Get
you
a car and run a Komodo dragon.
I honestly think the answer's either Russia or China, innit? Because there's such big land masses and they've got so many people. Like China has more people, and not to stereotype, but I'm not saying they all know it, but more people there know kung fu than anywhere else.
Or not India then? They've got the most people.
none of them
But they're
know
all
kung
maggots,
fu.
aren't they? We met them all.
They famously don't
met
know
them
kung
all.
fu.
Yeah, but also if they have cows, if you punch a cow hard enough in its head,
They'll just get
they're all-
sad.
yeah, they're gonna be
I'm not
fuming.
playing anymore. Punch me cows head in. No.
No.
But they also have elephants and
Isn't it
tigers.
amazing how we went to India and we all think we could twat everyone in India? It's
We were the top 5 arms people in India.
We became the apex predators while we were over there.
Yeah.
Who's going to have that surprise World Cup? You know, one team like, oh, well done, Croatia,
Congo.
semis. Who's the, like, you're saying China, like Russia, America, they're obviously going to do well in this like Royal Rumble World War III. Who's the country that you're like, hey, no, good on you?
Who's the country
Good
where
on
the
you.
fish swims up your cock?
So like one of the Amazonian countries would
Yeah.
they'd have like a pteropt of an animal. Do you know
I'm
what I
telling
mean?
you, Brazil, look at that. That's definitely happening. They've got thrush, they've got all, you're in fucking horrific pain.
You're on Brazil's the hardest country in the world.
No, I'm saying it's going to have the good World Cup.
Ah.
In terms of like their animals, and also they've got like Amazonian tribes, people, haven't they?
Mexico would do well as well, I reckon.
They've got
Oh,
dead
on the
fast
shite,
like,
mate.
mice.
They're quite
Full of
feisty.
fucking BLTs.
Mice.
Look at like off the cartoon.
Oh, right.
Harry's based
thought
is
you were being
totally off
serious.
animation.
What's the next question, Harry?
They've got Speedy Gonzalez, he'll run everywhere, mate.
From Landry.
Lovely trip around the world there.
From Landry.
And our answer was, don't know. 5 minutes of podcast.
One of the big ones.
Question for you. NASA has something called the Golden Record. It's a time capsule they shoot off into
Hang on.
space.
Found it.
Good time.
The Golden Record is a time capsule they shoot off into space full of stuff from Earth, like music and different languages, saying hello to any spacefaring people or aliens to find in the future. If Have a Word got to do their own Golden Record, what would you put on it? It can be personal to yourselves or what you think is important for people to see. So if aliens or future space people could see what we send off into space,
Who are future space people?
I don't know, like...
Isn't that us?
Is that us?
No,
Or-
but they might have forgotten about us. Like in 1,000 years.
we
when
did
they're
a
like,
time. We did a time capsule at school.
What did you
remember-
put in it?
Like,
Rations.
what year would it have been?
Rations.
19. I bet it was like 1987 or
Stereogram.
1987. And it was staying there for 50 years, and then they were going to dig it up.
They probably put a
coming up.
Tesco on top of it. Haven't they? No, don't touch this bit. No.
Yeah, but then you've got a right to start digging through the Tesco. That's fucking capsule rules, isn't it?
We should do a capsule. That'd be fun.
Yeah, We should.
No, not for future space people.
What for the podcast?
No, I mean put things in it.
Was
You're
it
saying
was
just-
it podcast specific, or was it for?
It was if we were going to do it. I mean, it can either be specific from the podcast, or if we want to send a message out to if an alien finds it in the future, we need to put in something that's important to humanity.
So you're shooting it into space, but the alien's not allowed to touch it now.
No, yeah, there's
Leave this for 50 years, please.
10-second rule.
Patreon.com/haveawordpod.
See if we're still going.
Don't use the Apple App Store.
Should we do a podcast one then, Carl?
I mean, like physical things.
Yeah.
It's like things that,
You can't just shout a slur into
Hello!
it and then close it up.
Oh, still saying. Yeah, what would we put in if we were putting physical thing? Like Finn could put like a guitar in it. And
So he,
How big's
doesn't,
this?
so he doesn't have to play it anymore.
please put a guitar in it. And like Sonic going, I was good, wasn't I? And then you get it out and you're like, I've got Oscars now. Not Oscars, Grammys. Got Oscars. Fuck. You
Yeah.
like to have Grammys. You could put like, I don't know, what could you put in it?
Pork pie hat.
A pork pie hat, but I never see the pork pie hat is what I wear on stage, but I know it's not almost like not
it's
what
not
I ever
pod,
wear
is
at the pod. Really,
You could put all your cool beanies in it.
You could put some spare
I've
money.
only got one, haven't I, Adam? I've only got one beanie. I've worn it about 7 times on this podcast. Oh, you put your cool beanies, could you?
Put all your cool.
Put that one in and stop wearing it.
No, I
His guitar.
It's smart.
No, it's good.
I do like it. I like that as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your little vest thing. I like it.
How much of a battered wife am I? That when you give me a compliment, I'm like,
Your arms look big as well right now, by the way, just
doesn't-
saying.
I'm on the test, mate.
can
Don't
tell.
worry about that. Protecting kids down slides. Come on, you're fine. You don't feel anything.
Not protected. We could do a podcast. That'd be fun.
A secret podcast.
We just do a podcast and we say it releases in 50 years.
Oh, can we give them one of the ones that we've already done and had to put in the bin? Yes, that's what's going in. I think there's one public that was an absolute shit show, and there's a lock-in that got
lock-in
burnt
that
with
we-
fire. They can have that.
I think that's.
And they'll be like, beep, boop, beep, boop. This is inappropriate.
In 50 years?
50 years.
I think it'll have aged even worse in 50 years.
Yeah.
I think I made a fucking great geisha.
Haven't they made a film where it
Yeah, John Malkovich.
made a film where you can't see for 100 years?
Yeah.
So we'll never see it. Which does my head in.
You don't
Show,
know- you don't know
show
that.
me it.
You don't know that.
They had a premiere
You don't
for
know
it
that
as well,
we
but
won't
they
still
didn't
be
show
in
it.
100 years.
I will not live to 100.
Western medicine is ramping up, mate.
Don't trust that Eastern shite.
It's called 100 Years, and it's being released on the 18th of November, 2115.
I'm busy.
Directed by Robert Rodriguez. of
Old
Robbie
Sin-
Rod.
Sin
Bobby
City fame.
Rodriguez. Do you think they'll make the money back?
With inflation, maybe.
What they should do is show us it anyway. You know what I mean? It's because that's what I hate about death. I've
Come
said
on,
that.
Bobby.
Funny if it's just John Malkovich helicoptering his knob for 2 hours. He makes the 100 years on.
No one's here for repercussions.
Produced by Trevor from Real. We kept the fucking money.
Because I've said before, I hate that there's going to be a Champions League final after I die.
It's going to be loads.
Stop doing it. Because
It's
I'm not
going to
here.
be loads.
So I hate that there's going to be a film. Like, fuck off. Show me it.
You'd be a
You wouldn't
frightening.
watch it
You'd be
if it was
a,
in the cinema. You wouldn't go.
I wasn't watching if it was on me telly. I put a YouTube.
Turn it off. Go on your phone.
We've got some advice.
oh shit, have we?
What people are giving us advice?
We don't need it. Can you hear that?
No, I just danced. It's
not enough.
Hear it, a little.
You'll be fine. If you don't, you might do time.
You were ill when you did this.
Agony Adam.
I feel like sick.
You're Riyadh Sweden this.
This one's from Ryan. Wag Wag Boys need some advice. A couple of months back, my girlfriend's dog died. She loved the dog to bits and we were all devastated. My
stop
issue
shagging
is...
it.
100%.
100%.
My issue is... The dog was wrapped in its blanket when it passed away, and to cope, my missus has been taken to sleeping with it. Ignoring the fact that it freaks me out a little bit because it hasn't been washed since the dog had died. I'm also proper allergic to
The dog's been buried now.
Yeah.
I thought the dog was still in it.
I know somebody did this.
I'm also proper allergic to all the dead dog hair on the blanket. It's been ruining my sleep. I end up sneezing on the back of her head every night because of it. What do I do, Lids? Because I don't know if I can ask her to not sleep with the blanket, but I'm also not sure if I can keep trying to sleep like this.
Bennett.
What you? Hang on. The dog died in it, and she hasn't washed it, and she's sleeping with it.
Well, I imagine it smells
She
of the
sounds
dog.
like a fucking lizard.
Yeah,
to
but
me.
you can't wash it because then if you get investigated for murdering your dog, it looks suspicious, doesn't it?
Ah, the old
Jesus.
investigation.
Nah, this is mad.
Alan
You've
McCann.
got to watch this. You got to watch it, not watch it.
Gonna burn it.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Just go. It's gone off. Burnt it.
Definitely something that Carl would do in
this
his
was
relationship.
Wallace and you're...
I'd be having the blanket. I'm
Yeah.
saying if you're pissed
and imagine
off,
Seneca burnt it.
I'd be sad.
No, but I don't think you'd be spazzy about a blanket. Do you know what I mean?
But he hasn't really got a blanket.
I know, but if he had,
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be like, oh no. Like,
blanket.
Would you be
obviously, you love
sleeping with
Wally,
it?
but
No, I mean, I'd keep something to remember him by, but I wouldn't be sleeping in his
not a
bed.
death blanket.
I know what you do here, by the way.
Go on.
You get an exact replica of the blanket,
Tell Harry.
right? You get an exact replica of the blanket. You swap it out. Yeah? See if she notices. And then a week in, when she's still like, oh, it still smells of him. You're like, no, it doesn't, because it's brand new.
Just hang on, hang on. If you've managed to swap it out successfully, why would you pull her up on it a week later? Why wouldn't you
Show her
just
she's full of
there
shit.
you
get
go.
the win.
There you go. To get the win. You've got what you want. She's got a clean blanket. It hasn't got dog death in it, but you still have to hammer it home. Hey, does it smell like him? No, it fucking doesn't. I bought a new one. You're a fucking idiot. Yes, 1-0 and your dog's dead.
She's crying. You're like, Adam.
And I burnt the other one, just like Carl definitely would. 'Cause he's dead hard.
He can't get it back. Enjoy your new Primark.
I'm sorry. You always make out like I'm a fucking psychopath with this shit, but there is not a chance that you're getting away with that and keeping it to yourself.
No, I'd wait for an argument though. I wouldn't just be like,
why?
today's the
And then
day.
it adds to the like if you tell it in like a normal situation, then it's not an. If you're in the middle of the argument and then you're in an argument,
That's how you win.
And then you go, oh, by the way, you haven't been smelling your dead dog. I just rubbed it on my ass to give it a faint smell of shite.
And I killed your dog.
Is that what you do? Does your smell?
If it's got a bit of a poo smell to it, I'd rub it on my bollocks. Yeah.
Shit
There
himself,
was
then.
no mention that there was a poo
no.
smell.
Dog, dead dogs.
Think of arse and bollocks. Get them flying.
Hang on. Have you swapped this towel out and rubbed it on your dick and balls? All right. Do
He's in the loft.
you know what? It doesn't matter. Still very familiar.
Am I in the loft? Why is she
Just
not
upstairs.
He takes it to bed.
She's in bed.
What do you mean?
The towel, it's in her bedroom.
You locked up.
So why am I?
No, there's a mezzanine.
Get out the loft.
Also, some people. Do you always, if you shout someone downstairs, do you point your head down?
Now I shout at the door. I don't shout at the ceiling.
Hey, babe, you make us a bit of toast. Oh, that's something I'd do.
You shout up to get down.
When I'm downstairs, I shout at the floor to get it up.
Babe. No, I reckon you could do that. You'll be all right. Sound will travel.
Either way.
So
Laura's still got a blanket from when we first met.
Did
you
rub
won't
your
get
arse
rid of
and
it.
bollocks on
Got the smell of an ex-boyfriend on it.
Oh, God. He's dead.
yeah,
Yeah. She's suffocating him with the blanket.
Imagine that. What's this blanket, love? Yeah, it's my dead ex-boyfriend.
I can't get rid of it. It's a murder weapon. Night. Now get me some toast. I'm sat next to you. Doesn't matter.
Would you
Sound
care
travels.
if she had like
Sorry.
stuff from an ex? Go on.
Do you know, speaking of murder weapons, right,
Yeah, we were, to be fair.
I've never understood, like, because it's always like a big deal in a murder investigation, isn't it?
I feel like when they find it, they've cracked the case.
Yeah, there's that. It's always like, oh, I've got the murder weapon, we've got him now. But I don't know how people ever get caught with, like, if you do a murder, yeah, it's surely the easiest thing in the world to get rid of a murder weapon.
Yeah, it's not like giving second-hand clothes to the charity shop and you just forget they're in the boot for ages.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I knew I had to get rid of that murder weapon.
You wash it, and then you drive to like a random
I
house.
honestly thought you said you were going to dry it. You wash it, you dry it, you put it on the draining board.
Like, if I threw a gun into the Mersey,
I know, they dredge it, don't they? They pull it up.
Sorry?
They dredge it up, don't they?
The
River
the whole
Mersey.
Mersey.
If they're looking for a weapon in that kind of area, they will find it.
So if they're looking for a murder weapon in Liverpool, they go and drain the River Mersey, do they?
Train it. That's different.
They've got scuba divers, haven't they, in technology?
You have to go further out.
Scuba divers and technology.
No, if I threw a gun into the Mersey, I'm getting off scot-free.
How are you throwing it in?
From the shore,
side?
it wouldn't go very
From the
far.
Albert Dock.
From the Albert Dock, just next to the Tate Modern.
I'd get the fucking ferry over to New Brighton, and halfway around the ferry, I'd get talking to some old woman, and I'd strike up conversation
No,
with her.
get her to knock
And then
out
be like,
your
right,
hand.
I'm just going outside for a smoke. Go outside for a smoke, throw it, come back, and then I'll just go, hey, listen, Linda, if anyone asks, I was here the whole time. Give her 50
No, but then
quid.
you've got to kill Linda.
No, I haven't.
That's a vicious cycle.
No,
just
get
have
her
to
to
keep.
knock it out your hand. It's not your murder weapon.
And she's touched it. She goes down for it. So, sorry, your plan is, just talk me through it. You've got your murder weapon.
Yeah.
You get on the New Brighton ferry.
Yeah.
Halfway through, you've got to find Linda at some point because you need an alibi. So you talk to her and you're like, hey, we're chatting. She's like, could you leave me alone now? You're like, no, love. I need to talk to you the whole way.
Hang on.
I'm now going for a shit. I am not getting rid of a weapon.
Get rid of his murder weapon.
No.
He never did.
By the way, old women never end the conversation, ever. If you get talking to an old woman on a ferry, you can talk to her as long as you like to be made up.
Right.
All they want to do is give you biscuits and life advice and tell you about the grandkids. Oh, my grandson's in Oxford.
Would you
No,
like
he
a
isn't. He's in
biscuit?
prison, you stupid cunt.
There you go.
Anyway,
There you go. I already ate Linda. Stupid old woman. So then you go, right,
he
Linda.
invents a woman.
Linda, I'm
going
going. I fucking hate Linda. This made up woman. Biscuits, grandkids, the ferry. Fucking idiot. Let me get rid of this gun. Look, I didn't shoot you, you old bitch. Right, so halfway through chatting to her, and she will not stop. You're like 3 custard creams in, and that's not a euphemism. You go, I need a shit.
No, a smoke.
Oh, you're going for a smoke. So
Yeah.
you go out onto the deck of the... What if there's CCTV on the ferry?
I'll make sure there isn't.
Right.
He'll shoot it out.
Shoot it out. Right, bang, bang. Gone. There's no record of that.
There'll be somewhere that's not covered by... Since when's the CCTV on a boat? There won't be.
Since
And
when
if there
is there CCTV on a boat?
And if there is, then I'll just do it somewhere else a different day. But for the sake of this, there's no CCTV.
All
I
right,
go
well,
and throw the gun away.
for the sake of this, there's no police looking. No, great.
There isn't.
There might be.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, that little special division of the police looking for people throwing guns off the New Brighton ferry. Yeah. What a load of shite. What are you on about?
You've shot someone with a gun. You think there's no one
They're
looking?
looking for where you've been. They
Oh,
go,
no,
been
he's
the-
on
Why
the
are they
water.
looking for me? They don't know it's me yet.
He's on
they need the murder
international
weapon to
water.
connect to me, and I'm getting rid of that in New Brighton.
We think it's Adam Rowe because he's well known and we've got footage of him actually doing the murder, but he's now out on the Mersey and that's
They
international
haven't
water.
got footage of me doing the murder. It's in someone's bed while they're sleeping, and I'm in all black.
Oh, shit.
I tap, dead, and then I leave with me hood up, and I go the opposite way to where I live.
What, just keep walking around the world. Adam Rowe was presumed missing. He's what? So how would you get back?
Go the really long way.
The really long way.
Yeah.
Right.
So like if I'm in town, like I live in Egworth, so if I'm in town, I'll just go via Bootle to Egworth.
So how long is that going to take?
A few hours.
A few hours. So when everyone's going to work in the morning and they see you dressed as a ninja,
Yeah.
all black,
Yeah.
right? It's foolproof.
Yeah.
It's absolutely foolproof.
And also, if fucking Linda from the boat
Yeah.
tries gassing me up to the police, she goes, yeah, I think he got rid of it when he went out for a smoke. Boom. Don't smoke, never have.
Smart. So they're questioning Linda before you. They've got to Linda. She's a weak link. I don't think we should have included Linda at all.
Put it on her. I have never smoked. Look,
Oh, that's
no cigarettes.
That's lovely about your grandkid. Can you just touch that gun a bit, Linda? Grab that. Grab that. Nah, I'm just into guns. All right.
I've never smoked. Well, I have once when I was blooded, but I've never smoked on a ferry with Linda.
But when I go outside, I just don't have a smoke. So if there is cameras, like he wasn't smoking.
But he wants.
Once they catch them in a lie, the whole thing unravels. We can't take her testimony.
Yeah.
She lies. And he went the long way out. He doesn't even live near Bootle. We've got CCTV footage of him walking through Bootle, but he doesn't live anywhere near there.
Pin it on Linda. Who said anything about a boat, Linda? All the jury's eyes turn to Linda.
I don't remember mentioning a boat.
You become the prosecution. A boat, you say?
That boat hasn't run for 50 years. So get rid of the blanket before someone
Get on
dies.
the
In the
New
Mersey.
Brighton ferry with her.
Just go on the New Brighton ferry. Start talking to a grandma. Kill everyone. There's no CCTV. Find a blind spot. Fucking on ferries.
The whole ferry's a crying blind.
The amount of people getting killed on that ferry. If only they'd put a camera up. That's impossible. It's a boat.
Well, what's it connected to?
What?
What can the camera be connected to if it's on a boat?
The hard drive and the electricity.
Oh yeah.
There's a camera in that, you know. What's it connected to? What's it connected to? The wall.
I don't trust Wi-Fi. What a hard-wired CCTV.
Tell her to grow up, stupid woman.
Wow. Yeah.
Is that a pod?
That is a pod.
So this will go out Wednesday,
Yeah.
and then tomorrow we're recording the first half of Paddy McDonald,
McDonald.
which is this week's public. So tomorrow is the last pre-wedding.
Bit of podcasting.
Yeah. It's the last thing that'll go out
Yeah,
before
yeah.
the wedding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? What does that mean?
Not much.
Just a plan. Something we've got planned.
Is
It's big.
Can I just say, if you've got nothing to do on Saturday, if you're not going to Adam and Friends at Hot Water, I've got a free gig for Record Store Day in the Jacaranda basement if you're based in Liverpool.
What time?
10 o'clock.
What time are you on?
9:30.
So it is a clash.
Competing.
Yeah.
I'm all but sold out. I think there's like 11 tickets left. So.
No competition.
If you're in Chester, the CCC's running without me. Freddie Quinn, Hattie Preston, John Capewell, and Mick Ferry. But that's when it's sold out. There's like a priorities thing there. It's fair enough, isn't it?
So come and see me. And if you struggle to get tickets for that, go to the CCC. If you struggle to get tickets to that, there'll probably be something on at the Empire. And if you can't get tickets for that, Finn's doing some stuff at the Jack.
Yeah. Full band.
That is a pod. We love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Felicia.